the coin on what he did, he's still a scammer. If he didn't mean for us to hear the lady on the phone, then he lied to y'all when he pretended like, oh, he muted on accident and he was trying to tell y'all to hush, and the issue was, you see? Which is why he had no choice in that moment that I asked him both questions. The first one was it your intent for us to hear the lady on the phone? Kev said, yes, it was. I want y'all to hear this. It was no pushing, poking, prodding. I didn't have to do none of that. I simply asked Kevin. Rosie, did you find it? It's just before what you just played.
Not on the clip that I played, so let me look.
He said, yes, it was his intent for us to hear the lady. Those of you who were here yesterday know, what the fuck is my live? I knew that Kev was on mute on purpose because he knew it was piss that he had made y'all pay for. But where his foot got held to the fire was when I directly asked him, did he mean for us to hear the call? That was the moment that he was supposed to tell the truth while y'all trying to blame AJ. That was the moment that he was supposed to say, you know, no, I didn't mean for y'all to hear the call. I muted that shit on purpose, bro. Y'all need to leave me the fuck alone. This lady's saying some bullshit. I don't know what she's saying, and I really don't know what's up. And I probably should send y'all money back, so I'm gonna do that because this was crazy. If anybody want their money, just request a refund from where you sent it. Those who were Bando, since you claimed Bando was the majority, wouldn't have sent no refund. Those who were not and thought that they got pissed would have sent it, and you'd have sent it back, and it would have been donezo, out the door. Instead, you lied. Go ahead, Rosie. She found it.
He's watching. Checkmate, nigga. Checkmate, nigga. Damn.
AJ comes up here in a minute.
Oh, also right here, y'all, the reason why I even went up is because it's Kev's claim that Rick was threatening the lady. He's threatening her. How would the lady know that she was just on the live?
Just listen to that. Just think about that. DM me, and she said, hold up, AJ. He said everybody heard me. I'm scared, Kev. How did she know that? How did she know that? How?
Did she just send that to you right after I said something?
Send that to me.
Okay, Kev, can I ask a couple questions?
Sure.
Okay. Was it your intent for us to hear the phone call?
I didn't realize that I put the goddamn thing on mute when y'all could.
Okay. Then is it possible for you to just tell us what we were supposed to have heard? Because we're not even sure what she's scared of. We don't know anything. So making a judgment on whether or not he's watching.
She said what she said to me is that she don't want everybody to judge her. She knew that he was a married man. I said, and I assured her nobody even knows who she is. Nobody's gonna know who she is. Nobody's gonna know her name. I told her, I said, don't even say your name right now in this conversation, because I was under the assumption that everybody could hear me. I didn't know that I put everything on mute, right? My dumbass. So I didn't realize. So I'm telling her, don't say your name, because I'm thinking y'all could hear, right? So I'm saying, you don't even have to say your name or anything like that. I'm gonna protect your anonymity. I said, and I even told her, I said, I assure you that these other women on this app are not going to let nobody bully you for telling your story. I said, I promise you they ain't gonna let that happen. So I'm trying to see what she's gonna send me now. But the fact that
Kev, real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Kev, if anybody, nobody has said who this woman is. If I see you in the comments naming people, I'm getting you out of here immediately. That's how that's gonna go. Nobody has said anybody's name. So if you come in here trying to speculate who this woman is, you're out of here. Sorry, Kev, go ahead.
Yeah, I forgot my train of thought, but for her to even know that at the beginning of that call that people could hear her, somebody had to tell her that. Somebody, and the only person that can tell her that is somebody who knows who she is and is in here listening. Nobody in here knows who she is but the person that she's saying is involved.
Okay, so the phone call was over 5 minutes. The only things that you just said, she said, were the things that we heard. My question is, what were the actual allegations? What did she say?
It was what she said is they've been exchanging the nude photos and stuff like that. She said she lives out of state. She doesn't live in Atlanta. She doesn't live in Atlanta. I don't know. Evidently, they've never met or anything like that. I don't want to say what state she lives in because then people are going to start narrowing it down from there. But she doesn't. I asked her that. I asked her if they ever met. She said no.
Okay, Kev, stop right there. That has me questioning something. Go back and read the first screenshot that you sent me. Because if they've never met in person, something that she said to you in that screenshot does not make sense.
You're going to have to text me because I'm not sure.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, well, what does the first screenshot say?
I haven't put them out there. I sent them to people, to Mad Cow, just to show that I wasn't lying. I sent them to a couple other people to show I wasn't lying, people that I trust that wasn't going to put them out there. I don't want to put it out there until I got something to corroborate. I don't care what somebody say to me on the phone because she can say anything to me on the fucking phone. And I told her that. I said, we can have a phone conversation all damn day long. I said, but I'm not finna put nothing out there like that until I got that. So the only allegation I got is the nude pictures that they've been sharing. But that's the allegation that she's attesting to. But the longer this conversation goes, the more I believe she's telling the truth because she's saying things that she's, again, the fact that she was able to even mention the fact that the first part of that conversation was heard, she wasn't able to hear it. She was on the phone with me. So who told her?
Look at the text I just sent you.
Who told her? You sent it through Messenger?
No, I sent it to your phone.
Which one?
Listen, I'm not denying that I believe that this man is a dirtbag, right? I think what I'm saying is just as easily as, he could have told her. I'm not saying that she didn't. He didn't. But there are people who actually know her voice and know her, I'm sure. So they could have just as well texted and said, or know what she been doing.
I'm with you, AJ. I'm with you, AJ. I'm not. That's why I haven't hitched my wagon to it. And Sunset, what you just sent me makes sense too. So again, I'm waiting for the corroboration of it all. Once I get the corroboration of it all, then I'll put it on the floor like that. I just wanted everybody that sent, whatever they sent for the tea, to see that I wasn't lying. I wasn't just making up some money, making up some shit just to get some money. But the tea has been paid for, so as soon as I get it to corroborate it, I'm putting it on the floor. I ain't got no respect for nobody feeling. So I get where you're coming from, but that's the direction I got to go with.
All right. Thanks, Kev. Thank you, Bando.
Respect.
Precinct. Exhibit A. I want us to take a look here at the messages that Kev sent. What's her name? Black Gums. It says, "Hi Kev, I'm nervous about this. Rick and I have been sharing naked pictures. He sends me cash out because I'm struggling, and he threatened to expose me." It said, "Kev, he must have saw your live. Should I send it to his wife after you? It's pictures." Oh, that's probably what got him in trouble. Okay. We see that's what she sent, right? Now, my first question is, what in that tells Black Gums that she lied about having met in person? That it was videos of him gunning, pew-pewing in his truck. For all accounts, if that is the first message that she sent you, she did not say that she had missed one in the first message that she sent Kev. You see, that is what this means, that there are two different photos. What Kev sent Sunset and what Kev showed us today are two different things. Because in this message, which is actually the first message she sent you, is not you see the message where down there where it says she missed her menstruation, that message is between messages. So there would be no way for Sunset to know who the sender is. Y'all got to catch up. What I just showed y'all tells Sunset that the girl is lying about something. Come on now. Let me mark out this word so I can put it back. Now, this would be the only message that would have her information in it for Sunset to know who it is. Do you see? Therefore, this would be the only message that he could have sent to Black Gums. Okay? Let's read it together. "Hi, Kev. I'm nervous about this. Rick and I've been sharing nudie pics. He sends me cash apps because I'm struggling, and he threatened to expose me. Kev said, I'll protect your identity." I guess he was doing that by letting us hear her before he ever even found out if it was real or fake. She said, "Kev, he must have saw your live. Should I send to his wife after you? It's pictures of him baiting," with an M word in front of that, "in truck." Okay? This is sent by Sugar Miracles to Kev. This page belongs, the stuff that's up here that's X'd out, Sugar Miracles sent. Kev had knowledge of this when he got it. This is what made Kev hit the internet, so he's telling us. Okay? This is the message that made him hit the internet and decide to collect $250 for the juicy tea on Rick. Catch up. Okay? Are we all caught up? Are we all caught up? Okay. Black Gums came into Kev's live and said, Kev, I don't know, because just based on who sent this, I don't trust it. When I called into question what Black Gums had said earlier in the live, her response, she also then said in there somewhere to Kev, also, you said she said they never met. But based on what you sent me in that first message, that can't be true. I'll ask the precinct again. This being the first message, where in here do you see anything that would be conducive to the idea that these two people have never met in person or have met in person? One or the other. Is there anything in these messages that tell you, oh, they've met in person? JJ's precinct. Do you see anything here that says they have met in person? Okay. So here's where you find me confused. If this is the first message that you were sent, exactly. Now we've always, but the missed cycle one, let me put it up, does not contain her information. You're not hearing what I'm saying to you. Okay? By this time, Kev was now in full conversation mode with this person and had collected you guys' $250. What I was showing you guys 2 seconds ago, that first one, was the message that got the $250. That was what he was looking at, saying, I got the tea, 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 I got the tea. You then paid $250. Once the $250 was gathered, he then said, oh, you right. Let me not drop it, like Black Gum said, till I get more information. So he started messaging, saying, I need recipes, I need recipes, I need recipes, I need recipes. Okay? Uh-oh, y'all. The trolls is out. They bothering us. Y'all gotta bop the screen and touch the goal. Y'all, it only got 30 minutes left. Can we finish it? Let's finish this goal out. Come on, y'all. Y'all know we gotta do the work. They back on us. They back on us. Get to it. Thank you, Nubian. All right, y'all. So that was the first message. Now I get that y'all will hope that this was not set up from the very get-go by Kev to do this to y'all. But he knew that it was shitty disaster. He knew that it was Sugar Miracles. And he knew who Sugar Miracles was. He had already did the part that was necessary of getting y'all money. Now it's just about finding somebody to blame it on. Thank you, one. Now it's just about finding somebody to blame it on. You can't blame it on Rick. You tried to ruin his reputation. Yeah, it was a scheme. It was set up from the beginning. One, he didn't expect y'all to immediately notice Sugar Miracle voice. That's the first thing. Okay? The second thing is he did not expect for y'all to then start questioning what was being said. What he wanted was for us to all jump on Rick. I don't like Rick per se, but you want me to what? Jump on, right, manufacture beef. Y'all trying to come up? If you're trying to come up, say something in the comments. It's weird. And where does she say she's 17? If she didn't say that, where he get it from? I don't know, but I think that he was talking about when he started speaking on that, it had something to do with some other messages that he put up from. Thank you so much. Some other messages that he put up from a while ago that was like, hey Billy, and something else. Billy is his girlfriend, so the messages was sent to his girlfriend from Sugar Miracles. I don't know. All I know is he said he had a run-in with her a couple years ago, something about some money. He did say something about being 17, but I don't know exactly what it was, so I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he had a flashback. That's not the best way to explain it.